What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. Hope everyone's doing well. Let's see here. Yeah, what's going on, guys? Thank you for being here. Uh, whether you're here for a minute or here for the whole show, awesome. Glad you're here. Thanks for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. It is Sunday. It is my weekly live stream just to talk about anything new with toys as well as opening up some pickups that we recently got. So this will be a good night. So I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you had some good toy hunting this past week. I felt like I barely went out, and I put out a toy hunt video earlier or midweek, I should say, probably around like Wednesday. But I I went out. I had my experience at the Dragon Ball Tour event. That was purely uneventful. Um, I tried to hit some stores here and there, went to a Target or went to a Ross. There was nothing. I did pick up cards though, so that's cool. But I was trying to find some figures and stuff like that. Unfortunately, couldn't find much. That's why I didn't really have a toy hunt for this weekend, nor did I have a video for the Dragon Ball tour because honestly it didn't happen. That's where it sucked really. The Dragon Ball tour was a big flop for me. It did not go well. Um, I have no footage for it. That was the worst part about it. I have nothing. um, I wasted my time. I thought I anticipated my my time and when I should arrive, but no. Unfortunately, there was just too many people, way too many people. I did not foresee that many people that would have arrived that early. It was insane. Hey, tell all of us that were there, if you got something, awesome. If you didn't, I know it hurts. It really hurts. It was it was such uh, a long day of just standing. It really hurt. A lot of us brought chairs. A lot of us, brought food. We were all just prepared. Um, I would have to say if I had gotten there, let's say maybe 3 hours earlier than the time that I arrived, I might have gotten what I wanted, but I didn't. So after like 3 o'clock, that's when everything that I would have wanted to pick up finally sold out, and I was nowhere near the booth. Isn't that insane? All that waiting. I arrived at 6 a.m. From 6 to 3, it was just standing in a line. That's patience, man. That's a lot of patience. But of course, for those who stood in line from 7 p.m. The night before, oh my god, those are troopers, man. It was freezing outside. It was at least like upper 20s, 30s, and it it really never changed from the 30 to 35 degrees in that parking garage. It was cold. The wind was blowing in there. It was basically a wind tunnel. It is insane. Many of us did not even get in till like the 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock hour. And even by the time 3 o'clock hit, um, and my item that I wanted was sold out, there was still a line outside in the parking garage waiting to get inside the mall. That's how crazy it was. And it was unfortunate because even though for all those people waiting, including myself in the line for purchasing, they made a separate line for all the freebie stuff. So it's kind of like a lose-lose situation. I lost because I waited in the retail line, and when I went to go see if I can, do some of the other activities as well as get the free tote and all that stuff, it was all gone because they made a separate line for it. I was like, okay, this sucks. Nothing good. I couldn't even like get any footage in the booth because there was just that many people, and at the same time, you kind of feel defeated and you just didn't feel like being there anymore. I tried. I went to the Bandai store that's in the mall. The Bandai store is nice because it kind of has a little bit of everything. Most of it was cleaned out, and I'm not surprised because many people cleaned out that store based on the fact that they couldn't get into the Dragon Ball tour event. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. I also went to the Pop Mart store. There was an Ebisu that was upstairs, which carried a lot of anime related items, including trading cards too. But couldn't find anything there. Walked into Best Buy to see if there was any cards. There's, I think, what was that? Card Vault. I think Card Vault was there. I think that's who owns that. Tom Brady. I think it's Tom Brady's store. He owns Card Vault, and man, they're expensive. They had a lot of cards there, and everything was just so expensive. So nothing. Just decided drive home. Just drive home. Um, got home in time to pick up the kids, and then went out a little toy hunting afterwards because my daughter had vocal lessons. So I took her to her lessons, did some errands while she was there, and um, did some toy hunting. Didn't find much, but some. I found some One Piece cards, but that was about it. So it's whatever. Whatever. That's what it was. That's the experience that I had. I'm sure I'm one of many that had the same experience. It was just unfortunate. There was a part of me that's like, man, if I just left at like, or no, if I arrived there at like 2 a.m., maybe I could have gotten what I wanted. And that SH Figure Arts Goku lasted that long. A lot of other things sold out way before the Figure Arts Goku. So no go. Um, it was a sad day, but that's okay. It happens. I'm a very patient person. I know how to wait in line. I know, but if I were to ever do something like this again, I would probably get a partner or two to kind of like divide and conquer because they create multiple lines to do multiple things. So that's what you got to do. And I witnessed many other people that were in groups that kind of switched off into the lines where they went into the one line to get all the freebie stuff. They came back and then they switched around. So it was cool. Got to talking to many different people. A lot of fun. Still cool. But unfortunately uneventful. And so I did not score what I wanted from the Dragon Ball Tour. I wonder how it was today because we do have a snowstorm going on right now, but it really didn't start snowing until like the 12 o'clock hour, I would say. So I don't know you know, if people really played it out and went to the mall. But today was the last day to try and pick up anything you wanted there. So maybe it was easier today. Maybe. Brian King, what's up, man? How you doing? Sean Beatty, how are you? NJ Tree, what's up, man? Hey, it's no big deal. It happens. Rick, how you doing, man? It was crazy. Fig Fan Samurai, how are you, sir? IE Honor, what's up, man? How you doing? Whoever got that Goku just made easy for. Oh, many people did. Absolutely. It was one per person. So unless you were a fan that really wanted it, they got it. If not, they sold it for like a good $300 to $400. Margarita Vasquez, what's up, man? I was not. It was unfortunate because it was too many people, just too many people. I felt as if Bandai organized it as well as they did. It was very well organized. They handled the queue lines very well. I just did not anticipate the amount of people that waited in line from 7 p.m. the night before. That's just what happened. Journey, how are you, man? I'm working on the upload going back and forth. Damn, you were that pissed that you didn't even record the event. Yeah, you. Well, first of all, you couldn't. There were lines everywhere because of the different uh, activities, like the model kit, um, like the free model kit you could do, the free um, trading card game you could do, the uh, the free video game demos that you could do, and then the all the displays of all the figures, the statues. Um, it was just crowded with people. Like you couldn't even get around and do anything. And then they made a line for the tote bags and the freebie stuff, which then all of it was gone. So what? Psh, couldn't do anything. So these fools are making 400 bucks. Oh, absolutely. I know. It's crazy. So now all I can hope is if uh, P Bandai decides to put it up on their website. That's all I can hope for. But no big deal. I look at it as money saved, time wasted. I'll look at it from the bright side of that one. RMD, how you doing, man? Yeah, so that's what happened. That was supposed to be my big, you know, toy hunting video in a way. But, no, it was I was defeated. Couldn't just didn't feel like it anymore. No more excitement out of that. it's you couldn't help it. You could not help it whatsoever. All right, so I was trying to see any type of toy news and stuff like that, but it was a little bit, not a lot. Some GI Joe, which is pretty cool. Journey, I picked up. Nice, man. That's awesome. I'm glad you were able to pick it up. That's really cool. And here is Toy Arc, of course. Um, oh, lost my train of thought. Street Fighter Alpha 3 from Storm Arena. They teased Akuma here. Which it, we saw Akuma at New York Comic Con. Look at that. The moment I switched to this, the bandwidth just all got effed up, and now it slowed everything here down. So hopefully it caught up, and you guys are hearing me right now. Um, so the Akuma looks really good, and it's funny because Jada just has their Akuma released. Everyone's able to pick it up, whether it be on online stores or GameStop or Walmart. They have been found. The and I opened them last week. So there's the Akuma. Um, awesome figure. Jada did a great job improving on yeah, the articulation for a figure line that was already had good articulation, and now they've just improved it so much more. But with Storm Arena, it's a completely different animal. It absolutely is. Storm Arena's sculpt, it it's so much different. And granted, yes, it's alpha um versus the Super Street Fighter, but their sculpt is so good and their articulation is crazy. And I really enjoy what Storm Arena has been doing with Street Fighter. So can't wait to pick this one up. This is going to be really cool. I'm sure it's going to be very similar to Ryu and Ken, but I feel like this one is a bigger build. From what I remember seeing at New York Comic Con, but I'm trying to remember if I'd have to look up pictures or video again to see this. But this is great. So I'm glad we're getting the Alpha series from Storm Arena. It's it's a nice alternative. Mezco 112 re-releasing Doctor Doom again. I'm so sick of this thing screwing up. Here we go. Um, I don't collect Mezco anymore. Uh, I will rarely buy a Mezco, and it's funny because I did buy the oh my god, the Yeti with I already forgot the name. Doc Knock, Doc Knock and the Yeti, the snow one. Um, I did buy it. I liked it. It was fun to play around with. It was a really cool figure, and it's everything that I expect out of a Mezco figure because Mezco does a great job with their figures, especially their own IP. But I realized I made a mistake in buying it because it's like I don't really do Mezco anymore. And so it was something that I just easily had to like sell right away because it was just a waste of money for me to even buy it in the first place. So seeing the Mezco Doom re-release, that's awesome for those that weren't able to get it. So seeing it again, I don't know. For those that may have it, um, I don't know if there's anything new with this, or am I wrong? And I don't know. I'm assuming it's the exact same figure. Let's see. Joey A collects. How are you, sir? You into the One Piece card hype? Do you watch anime? I do watch the anime. I'm like in the 700s of the episodes, and the card hype. No, no, no. I've been collecting One Piece for over 2 years now. I'm more pissed off that I can't find One Piece cards as easily as I used to. That's where I'm at. I've always been collecting One Piece cards. I I'm just so mad that I can't find them regularly at a Target or Walmart anymore. It sucks. It absolutely sucks. And now that the prices are so high in buying a box, I don't want to pay for those prices. It's insane. I have Toy Arena Akuma. I have Toy Arena Akuma. Toy Arena, the store in California. Um, which Akuma? Jada Akuma? Storm is really going after Jada. They want to end them for. I don't know about ending them, but it's a really good uh, competitor for them. Finally, my Grail figure came in yesterday. Jada was nice, man. That's awesome. My Star Wars import Grail came in last week. Finally opened it. Oh, nice, man. That's awesome. I'm surprised he's still up for pre-order. Well, at least it's a pre-order for people to actually get it. Mezco been releasing a few figures lately for some reason. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Scalpers ruining everything. I know. I know. It hurts, but what can you do about it? At least Target is kind of regulating it because it's also two per person, and now they keep it behind customer service, so it's not a free for all. I'm just like, oh my goodness, it just sucks because now when I go to customer service at Target to ask for it, they either don't have it, they tell me I missed it, I was an hour too late, and some stores only just sell one pack per person. So what am I gonna do? I I, I can only play the game, and unfortunately, uh, I'm losing out on it. That's what sucks. Um, so yeah, Doctor Doom looks good as always. I thought it was a great looking figure. Uh, when they do Marvel figures, I do enjoy it. It's just I know I'm just out of the Mezco game. It's a nice alternative for if you don't collect Marvel Legends, and you absolutely get a ton of accessories in this. So many different options for the figure itself as well. It looks really good. I forgot a lot of this stuff even came with it. It's so cool. Okay. Now let's see if that. And I think everything else I may have talked about before. So now we're going to go to his tank. And his tank is going to have a ton of ads and is going to ruin my entire thing. So we're going to try our best here. Just slow down. That is insane. I can't believe that. Releases. And very cool to find that this has been showing up at Target already when pre-orders just started. That's phenomenal. I absolutely want to go and find this at a Target. I really do. I didn't pre-order it, and I'm surprised because this thing pre-ordered. This thing sold out. The pre-order sold out for this very, very quickly on Hasbro Pulse. I think Big Bad Toy Store may have sold out already. Maybe Amazon sold out already. I was shocked. It's insane to see that stuff. Target only lets people get one per person. Do this. Wow, see, so your stores do it too. Ender Shadow, how you doing, man? Let's see, Joey, what's up, man? How you doing? Damn, all of a sudden everybody's collecting trading cards, now going after those One Piece cards. You got even this dude going after those things. I didn't even know this. They do this. Yeah, yeah. I've always been collecting cards. I did stop for a while, but like 4 years ago, I got back into collecting cards, mostly Marvel cards. I definitely collected a lot of Upper Deck Marvel cards, more of the recent ones. And then I started collecting more anime related cards, trading card games, basically. My kids always collected Pokemon cards, but I never jumped into it as much as I am now. And One Piece I started collecting 2 years ago. So I've always collected One Piece. I've always enjoyed it just because I love watching the anime, and the cards are relatable to the anime, and it's fun to open up packs. Absolutely. It's just now what was so easy to obtain is no longer easy. That's the hard part now. Jeff Morris, what's up, man? Alan, how are you? Is there anything special about the Jessica Cruz Green Lantern? I found one hidden behind a bunch. It's just that's technically the chase version in a way. You know what I mean? In the case that it comes with, I think it's the regular Green Lantern, Flash, and Superman, or yeah, something like that. And then the Jessica Cruz, which the Jessica Cruz is just the chase. So if you found it, that's cool. But people are just buying it to resell it, and then most people really want it because it's another character. Good work shoveling. Yep, I got to shovel snow later. All throughout. We're supposed to get 12 inches tonight, and then tomorrow another 10 inches, I think. So it's gonna suck, man. Really suck. Omega Web, what's up, man? I was buying One Piece. I know. It's crazy. I'm fortunate though. I have a local shop that sells One Piece cards. Not a lot, but he'll get like two boxes, two booster boxes, and sell them individually. So I have more of a chance of getting the hit out of a booster box from the packs that he sells. So he just recently got in the new EBO3. He got two boxes in. I basically go every day and buy two packs a day because that's his limit, two packs a day, hoping to hit, a hit from from the booster box itself. It's crazy, and he sells it for $4.99. He sells the packs at $4.99, so I'm fine with that. He's not inflating the price. Yeah, my local shop had people camping out for the One Piece packs. Well, not surprised. I don't collect those figures, so I put her back on the peg. That's fine. Absolutely. Are you going to try to get those new Wave of McFarlane Ross exclusives? It's Batman. Nope. Mm, I saw them. Well, no, I didn't see the recent ones. Of course, I saw the ones during Christmas. I don't care for McFarlane. I'm not going to really buy. I'm going to be very very picky with McFarlane figures. Um, I mean, McFarlane figures that I currently have right now are here, and they're only Batman the White Knight, just because I love the story. And that Ross White Knight is right here. I have them, so it's not anything different. Come visit Arizona. It's in the 80s. It's nice, very nice. Totally want the Batman, White Knight, and Superman. Yeah, grab them. If you see them, grab them. The White Knight is awesome because if you read the story, you'll love the character of that Batman so much more. It's so good. Let's see. I'm going to go back to this website that may slow down my whole feed. Um, yeah, the Cobra La Royal Guard. Target is already receiving these. Some of them are putting them out. They're not street dated, but I think they're being kept in the back because they did not set up the shelves and they didn't set up the planogram for the tags, so therefore it doesn't have a home in the aisle yet. So when that happens, it just stays in the back. But most pre-orders are sold out. If I can find one, awesome. I'll pick one up. Zartan, crazy. We did talk about some of these figures. And Zartan, this is Ninja Force Zartan. Man, this is a wild looking figure. I don't care much for it, but I'm absolutely surprised. This was like the first one that sold out on Hasbro Pulse. That's insane. I would have never thought that this version of Zartan would sell out. That's so wild. This guy, I want this one. Eel. This is my childhood. If you were here on a live stream where I talked about this figure when it was revealed, I think it was the just the graphics reveal. That's all it was. Looking at this now as a figure, this looks great to me because I had this O-ring figure growing up, and this looks so cool as a classified version, and I absolutely want it. I don't know about you guys. This is cool to me just because it's nostalgic. This is the nostalgic hit that I want. And they revealed that silhouette, and we were all wrong. We all thought it was the cowboy. I can't remember his damn name. Oh my god, what was it? But this is Alejandro Balam Luna Mendoza, Sundown. I don't know who Sundown is. I didn't hear the news of who this character is. I don't know if he's new or someone that's just hasn't been talked about. I don't know. It looks good enough. There's a lot of cool stuff that he has. I don't know. Where we go? Let's see. Here we go. Alan, how is this Royal Guard on sale at $42? Budo was released after the tariffs and was for sale for 35 and comes with more accessories. Well, there's no making sense of it. That's just how it is. Kyle, what's up, man? I'd like to know what the item code for this figure is. Real Comrade, how are you, man? What's up? It sold out because all the YouTube influencers hyped it up like Pixel did in the hours. Does that Zartan go with the band? No, it's Ninja Force. Ninja Force Zartan. Because there's a Zartan that already comes with the band. I'm pretty sure. Love the Hydro Viper. Just disappointed in the Manta Ray. Oh, Hydro Viper. I'm sorry. Did I say eel? My bad. Yeah, Hydro Viper. Mojera 11, what's up, man? It must be the comic guys who dig the new Zartan. They want to reenact us assassinating Serpentor. Oh, that might be why. I'm not aware of that. That I was not aware of. I can understand, but it's just so weird. That's just a very unique look of Zartan. The Cobra La Fig not worth $42. Not for me. Neither is the Transformers 86 Studios. Well, Transformers is ridiculous in pricing too. This is our world now. We're always going to complain about prices. I know I'm going to complain about prices, but there will definitely be figures that I will pay the regular price for and other ones that I will wait for a discount. Wild Bill, thank you, Alan. I appreciate that. I like the cowboy guy. The thumb is broke on my OG one. Oh man. A new bounty hunter. He is a newly created character. Oh, cool. Didn't know that. Malcolm, how you doing, man? Checked out round one, cool spot. Nice. Really awesome. Which round one did you go to? Sundown is a new character. I'll pick up Sundown. It's cool. Vaz, what's up, man? Zolocon, yes, I will be there all 3 days. So you will expect to see me at least, or at most, Saturday. Saturday will be the day I will be there from beginning to end, even before beginning. I'm going to be in before with the VIPs. All 3 days. All 3 days. Yes. Friday, Saturday, Sunday I will be late. I think I might not get there till like maybe 2 o'clock, and I know it probably ends at like 5. Nice. I'll be at Zolocon first time going. Nice, man. Awesome. I don't know any of these guys. I'll be kit bashing the moment they go clear. Right. Atlanta, Georgia had fun. Nice. That's awesome, man. I'm glad you have a round one, because round one, so many different stuff. My round one, it's enormous with the arcade, the coin and marble pushers, and the claw machines. It's huge in that aspect. But my round one also has a huge food court, um, a batting cage, a karaoke area. I think they got like 4 rooms for karaoke, billiards, darts, and bowling. So my round one is really huge, and I love it because there's so much to do there. Okay, let's see. Yes, Sundown. Okay, new character. I don't mind that. That's cool to see. Who is this? I forget. Damn you, internet. Airtight. Airtight. Okay. I don't remember this guy. And the colors are really throwing me off. All that yellow and green. I can't tell what he is. Is it is it a it's not a what's his profession? I don't I can think of something, but well, maybe there's something there's nothing back here. Oh my god. Whatever. I don't know anything about him. And we have the new bat, right? No, Cobra Overkill. I remember him, but I'm trying to remember from what. Cobra Overkill. Look at that. Looks like an army builder. I just knocked down some figures. And then we have the female Snake Eyes, Dawn Marino. Am I wrong? Is that the same head sculpt as that sniper? Or is that a new head sculpt? What's that? God damn it. I gotta go get it. I gotta see it. I forgot her name. If you guys can see who this is. And the head sculpt look extremely similar, but maybe it is different. It looks similar in my mind, or in my eyes. It looks similar. Of course, I would want this figure. Absolutely, looks good. Let's see, 209 Ed. How are you, bud? Yeah, 209 Ed is going to ZoloCon too, man. That's a trip for you. That's awesome. Nobody should order these so we all get more of them. Right? That would be awesome. What a name, Airtight. I know. That's why I'm like, what's he do? I have no idea. For sure. Evac team. Really? Okay. Looks overkill. Looks like shit. Mars Bars, how you doing, man? With all that yellow and green, he looks more like Sun Up. Her name is Jody. Oh, Jody. Yeah, Jody. I, they look like they have the same face. Had Airtight back in 85, so I do like the classified version. Okay, that's cool. So he's very similar. He's got a similar look, that's perfectly fine. Overkill is maybe for me. That Dawn Marino is a yes for me. Very cool looking. She has big arms from that angle. Airtight is a chemicals that I was gonna say, is it a hazmat suit? What's up, Mikey? How you doing? It looked somewhat of like a hazmat suit, but I wasn't sure. Yeah, Well, the arms look. Yeah, from that image, I could see that because it was turned sideways, so it looks, you know, similar to your typical female. It looks good. It's not bad. She's got her sheath. She got a side holster on her thigh, and of course that Uzi weapon. So yeah, this looks good. So I mean, these were. I think I'm pretty sure these were all up for pre-order. But now the goal is I want to find this thing. If it's showing up at Target, I want to find one. I really do. I don't know. Did anyone find it yet? Because those images showing up were people finding it. That surprised the crap out of me. That reminded me like when Marvel Legends Mojo started showing up at Target when it wasn't even announced, or when the Marvel Legends uh, comic Red Hulk from like 3 years ago um, started showing up at Target right after it was revealed in like San Diego or something. So that was those are always those cool things. And then I remember that Red Hulk because when people started finding it at Target, I went to go look for it and I found it like the next day and I was extremely happy. But the Cobra Law figure, I mean, that's cool. I mean, I'm one of the I'm one of the many that enjoyed the GI Joe movie. So this I don't think I will ever use those those heads. I will use the helmets absolutely. So these can of course I want to get two. I would need to get two for this thing. This it it will look really good for the other characters that I have. Absolutely. You know what's funny? I never oh my god. I never opened Yeah. Jeez. I never opened Pythona. I forgot all about it. And there's a reason why I never opened it. There's a perfectly good reason why I never opened it. But I want to open it. Oh my god. I completely forgot that I never opened it. Got that thing at New York Comic Con. It was probably it was difficult the first time and then I got it the second day. It was ridiculous. Okay, let me take this out so that way I can. That thing was killing my bandwidth. I swear to God. Don't know why, but it was killing my bandwidth. And you guys noticed the choppiness that occurred. What the hell? Oh, that I forgot what the hell happened. Um, let's see. Royal Guard is popping up in DFL. Did you find it yet? Because damn, I see you on Saturday, right? I even asked you what the heck that thing is. Yeah, you did. That's why I was like, got to figure this out and try to find it. Scalpers will sleep at Target's door to buy them all. The Zanya and Swamp Scare is going to be 60. There's no way this Swamp Scare is a $31 vehicle. You know it. Of course it's going to be 60. Because think about it. The when Breaker came out with the what is it? All the small vehicles. I'm just saying, whether it be the motorcycle, whether it be the Trouble Bubble, they were all like 54. Yeah, they were all like $49.99 to $54.99. And now with the raised prices, I absolutely expect it to be like $60 easily. 78 points. Buy more One Piece. I did. I've been buying regularly at my local shop because I can't find them anywhere else. But I'm only buying packs because I can't buy boxes. Boxes are expensive. But I do have a lot on pre-order for the Japanese versions because they're easier to obtain, cheaper to obtain, and for some reason they hold a higher value than the English cards. Rebel, what's up, man? How you doing? Very awesome figure. Need that for sure. I pre-ordered 2 guards at GameStop. Oh yeah, GameStop is a place to pre-order. I forgot about that. I'm slowly forgetting about GameStop because I only have one GameStop left in my area. It sucks. Very fortunate to find Hypno Hustler, Alv, Spider-Man. Nice, man. You found that whole wave. X-Men 97 Wolverine. $12 each. Good for you, man. Man, Dallas, good Lord. They're just clearancing out. It it's not only Dallas. It's many Walmart stores clearancing out a lot of their um, Hasbro figures. It's insane that they just don't know what to do with that inventory, and then they just put clearance tags on them. And that's great for us because if you find it, absolutely, us collectors, we're going to pick it up, especially at that price, even if it's a double. We don't want to leave stuff like that behind. But cool, you found a lot of the newer stuff, $12 each. That's amazing, man. You're lucky because again, my Walmarts don't carry Marvel Legends. Don't feel bad. I just opened my Excalibur 3-pack once. I finally got a Nightcrawler figure. Was waiting to complete it. I fully understand that. I know others who do the same thing. Absolutely do the same thing. Picked up the Mole Rat Stage 2 from Amazon. He's fire. Oh, I didn't even know he's out yet. Even the picture that you sent me, I I I didn't even realize that was the Stage 2. Stinger was 75. Yes. Well, yes. But Stinger was I think Stinger was originally $100 the first time. And then many places got it. They couldn't sell it. You would see sales from $75 to $60 to $50. Now it's at Ross for $30. It's insane. Nice. Yep. I'm trying to keep up, man. OP15 is looking crazy. Yes, that's why I ordered 2 boxes Japanese pre-ordered. So, and I paid $90 a box. So, with this rise in popularity with One Piece, I'm okay with that price. I gave up. Target and Walmart for me does not work anymore. I live on a Scalpers region. I know. So I'm buying everything online. Can I find? Yep. If you can get it online, do it, man. I know your situation. Been looking for the Stinger at Ross for a buddy. No luck yet. I've been looking too. Nothing. Not finding anything. Sucks. Okay, let me see. I have stuff to open, which Pythona now is included. Even with what I have on my table at the moment, here's Cyclops. If you guys remember, I did open Cyclops last week, but I did change it. I took out the old, there it is. I took out the old dumbbell in the upper diaphragm spot. So I definitely took it out. I installed the new, I installed the new one, and it actually is a much needed, well, it was definitely an improvement. Absolutely. You actually see more of his lower torso. He's absolutely taller, of course, and you get more. You absolutely get more range in movement. So that little, just the fact that the piece is longer inside makes a hell of a difference for this figure. It really does. I'm very surprised that it actually made that much of a difference, especially when it crunches. Now it's still not the best because I don't know how they engineered the waist to have the ball joint right in the front, not in the center of it. And I think you guys, well, if you guys don't know, look at where they placed the ball joint for the waist. It's wild where they put it. And I was kind of surprised, like, why would they place it there? So there's the ball joint. Look, it's right at the front. And you would think, oh, well, does it shift around so it can? No, because look where it's placed underneath. It's right at the front of the abs, not in the center. So you can't get any crunch movement in the waist area. The crunch is only going to come from the diaphragm spot, which is why that that custom 3D printed piece that I installed in there makes it much better. It's taller, and I can actually move the torso around. Look, Figuarts can absolutely do some amazing things when they do certain sculpts, but for some weird reason, they made a weird sculpting choice on how this where that goes, and that really faults the figure a lot. It's it's really weird to me, but that's what they did. You can definitely get this in some really awesome poses. You can. It's a really good figure, but it's even better when you get that custom piece and and kit bash it in a way, if you want to call it that. It's really good. So now I like it more than what it was. So I'm good with this. This is not it's not bad anymore. Because it was bad, unfortunately. It was bad with the choice that they made on this figure. But hell, I get it. What I don't know what else to say about it more. If you ever get the Cyclops, removing the old dumbbell piece and installing the newer one is very beneficial. Very beneficial. Let's see. Appreciate it, Rebel. Thank you so much. I bought my first Blockies. That's cool. I still haven't built mine. I'm gonna do it one day. Yes, sir. I was very fortunate to be in the right place, right Walmart at that same spot. I got the 2-pack Cap Venom 20. Nice, man. $25 each, man. That's really awesome. That's like when you find stuff like that, that just makes you keep on wanting to find more. And that's when it starts to snowball. That's a very terrible design. I know it is the wildest design for some weird ass reason for them. They wanted to do that. Psych is impressive though, better than my 97 figure. See, that really depends. That really depends. I do love my 97. And sometimes the 97 can do things that this Cyclops can't. But because this Cyclops has multiple hands, different eye blasts, different necks to allow for better positioning of the eye blast, the it I get it. I absolutely get it. Oh, Snappage, what's up, man? Would you say Cyclops is now slim? Absolutely. Wonder if the gamer Spider-Man from it will have the same issue. A part of me will probably say no, because remember how he was posed in New York Comic Con? He, oh man, I'm gonna try this, and hopefully my I don't glitch a lot, but I'm gonna try it. So let me see if I can do this. If you remember the way he posed on on Edcon, I'm sure he has. And I'm guys, it's because I'm just you know If you're still with me, thank you. I will try my best to see if I can scroll through what I can, and and it makes me realize I have uploaded so much stuff on Instagram that I have to scroll a whole lot to find New York Comic Con. But yeah, NJ Trey, you bring up a very good point because you would think that if it's the same designer is probably doing the entire line of Gamerverse for SH Figure Arts. So you would think, oh God, if Cyclops is this bad, will the others be that bad? And that would make a lot of sense because look at what happened with Dandadan. Dandadan was very poorly designed um, Momo Ayase, and she, oh man, it was disappointing. Then Okarun came out, and that was just as disappointing. Okay, so let me see if I can pull this up. This is how they posed Spider-Man. And in actuality, it's kind of deceiving because surprisingly, his torso is still straight. And they just moved the legs kind of forward. They turned the upper thighs to go upwards, but the pelvis and the torso is still the same. So, ooh, NJ Tree, you could be right. They may have done a similar design in the articulation because when I saw this pose, I didn't really, you know, look. Yeah. So this was all. So it is definitely possible. Interesting. But that's a clever way to do the pose. Hmm. Man collects. How you doing, man? Walmarts are so bad out here in California. You have a better chance of running into something at Ross. Wow. My Walmarts put all their GI Joe figures in, so I don't expect to find anytime soon. Missed out on the Target 2-pack Steeler and Short Fuss on Target for $26. Did you try to buy it online or go to your local Target? Um, I may there could be a store near me that still has them, but they have them at 15% off, meaning they're like at $38. You could still price match their what they have on their Target app for $26 because I did do that. I did buy the Steeler and Short Fuse for $26. I just arrived. Hi, Art and chat. What's up, bud? Still here, sir. Thank goodness. Machu Toy, how you doing, bud? Sorry I missed you on Friday. I was in line waiting to buy a figure. They better not fuck up SH Figures Wolverine because they aren't even painting the lines for Spider-Man. I know, I saw that. It's crazy. I said it from the beginning. I'm not expecting much from this. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking I need to get Gundam pen for that figure. I, we should all have a Gundam pen by now. I know I have a few. Yeah, so NJ Tree, you bring up a good point. Spider-Man may have the same torso design as Cyclops. Man, oh man, that's gonna suck. I would probably go with the Tommy. Oh, really? You think the panel liner over the pen? Interesting. Well, it's maybe because the panel liner won't eat the plastic. Yeah, that's a possibility. Let's see. Okay, let me take that off. Yeah. So Machu, I actually installed the new the new one. Here's the old one. So it's definitely better. It's more it's bearable now. So I installed the new one. Um it's good. I like it more now than what I had. So I'm good. I'm good with it now. It I'm glad someone did it so that way I can, enjoy this figure more. So we'll just leave it at that. I'm glad it was uh I was able to do that. Let's see. The one where you leave a drop. Yeah, yeah. I I I agree. Those are definitely better than a pen. 22 at Target. Budo was half price. Man, Dallas is crazy. I met PVC Big Shop at the. Oh, did you really? That's awesome. I need to go to Toy Fair. I gotta apply next year and see if I get approved. Okay, so I was gonna open up Pythona, and the reason why you guys reminded me for some weird ass reason, I didn't open it because I have it autographed. I got John Jiang to sign this because he did the artwork right here. He did the artwork. Here he is, his signature again. That's his artwork. Um, so I felt like, yeah, I'll open it in due time. Never opened it, so I will open this. I want to open up the new Ryu, purple Ryu from Image Anime. This was an exclusive at the most recent convention over in California, the WonderCon. This was a WonderCon exclusive from Image Anime. So I now have an alternate Ryu that I can use. So this is really cool. So now I have two Kens and two Ryus of alternate colors. This is cool. Definitely want to open that one up. And I did recently I got a package, which is cool. This came in a few days ago, earlier in the week, maybe like Monday or Tuesday. But of course, it came from Hasbro. We all know this packaging from Hasbro. And I got more Sentinels. I definitely got more Sentinels. Now I got like 8 because these are 2 packs. I still have my original pink and purple ones the first time they were released. So this is cool. Nice to get some more Sentinels and build that up. And I do want to open up this 2-pack, which is awesome. This is very cool. And maybe if we have time, my most recent One Piece purchase was this beautiful statue. Very cool. Very, very cool. I'm glad, I can find some of these stuff that I can, add on to the shelf and stuff like this. So, but we're going to start with Ryu, and hopefully that'll work out. Let's see. I need a Gundam pen too. I did manage to get the set of 6 to me weather goods on Amazon. Oh, that's pretty cool. Showed him the hair sculpts I did for Cyclops. I told him to take that idea and offer it with the peg. Ah. My target. How does everyone have Budo for clearance already? My targets haven't had haven't had. They didn't start clearance on Budo yet. I gotta go up and check again. Let's see. Is that reused? I don't think so. You can go on Image Anime's website and double check. I ordered it immediately when I got their email because I know I'm on their email list. Because what remember when I got you your yellow Ken, um, he started asking customers, "Do you want to be part of our email list for when we announce, other figures?" And I was like, "Yep, put me on." And when I got the email, I was like, "Oh, gotta order it." I still only have the Jada Street Fighter figures. Yeah, man, that's cool. Let's see. Purple Ryu is official, looking to pick up Blue Ken. I believe both are molded plastic. The Blue Ken. Which one is the Blue Ken? Where did that come from? Okay. You don't want to open up like that. All right, here we go. Storm Arena. Oh, and you know what's cool? My Sagat just jumped into my pile of loot. So now I was able to ship my pile of loot. So I'll be getting 4 figures in my pile of loot. And 3 of them are Storm Arena figures. So we did get the stand again. So I love, I'm glad I get stands for these figures. It's really cool to see that. And here we got our figure. This purple, surprisingly, it's not bad. It looks good. We get an alternate head, the extra bandana or a bandana. I don't know if that's an extra bandana. We get the Hadouken fireball and your other hands. So still cool to see. Now I have to check because I know the Image Anime Ken, when that came out, that had a different layout. It had different stuff. So where is this Ryu? Does this Ryu come with the same stuff? I would say, oh yeah, see, there's different stuff. It's a different head. Cool. So we both Ryus come with the same stoic face, which is good. I put the alternate head for the standard version. As you can see, it's a gritting teeth head, which is nice. At least we got that. But for this one, we get a screaming head, and that's very similar to what they did with Ken. The Image Anime exclusive came with a screaming head for Ken that was different from the standard. So nice. We get a screaming head with this one, and the bandana is also different from the standard version. So that's really cool. This one's more spread open, while the one that came with the standard version is just laying down flat, I guess you could say. So that's really cool. And I'm going to assume the hands are all the same. That's going to only be my assumption with this. And nope, it is not. That is a wild offering. Okay, check this out. So it comes with a stand. All right, hold on. Let me move this here. This is the standard version Ryu. It comes with the fireball, the fists, and so 2 sets of hands. Well, the exclusive comes with 3 sets of hands. So we actually get a different set right here, which is crazy. We get a whole new set of hands and a completely different head sculpt. I'm not I'm not gonna complain about that. That's awesome. That's really cool that there's some nice alternatives when getting an exclusive figure. That's to me that's great. That's great to know that, it provides an alternate or extra offering. So that's cool. That's what happened with Ken too. When I got the exclusive Ken, it had more stuff and different stuff. So nice to see that. Really, really nice to see. I'm going to assume figure is still the same because it's still the same body. Same body, just purple color. Still looks cool. And let's see. That Hasbro packaging is nice. I could see using it as camo for the Joes. Okay. Really want P2 Sagat. So do I. I'm so mad that I missed it at BBTS. I had no idea that BBTS was going to have the white trunks Sagat. He's 29 at my time. Is he really? That's crazy. That's what I paid. Rashad, what's up, man? Seawolf Swim, what's up, man? I did the same for my Sagat P1 and the Jada Akuma, but no shipping day yet. The Sagat was charged yes, which was awesome. I was so happy that I got the $30 price instead of the $37 price. So good. Other figures. Yep. Anyone else looking forward to the Nacelle Star Trek figures? The accessories they come with look great. They do. The Star Trek figures actually do look really good. Unfortunately for me, I wasn't a Star Trek fan. I had friends that religiously watched Star Trek The Next Generation. And I actually enjoyed a lot of the episodes and the movies of Next Generation. I thought, well, this can be a whole crazy discussion, but Next Generation, I think, was the best one. That's my opinion. But I'm not one to collect figures of Next Generation. Mars Bars, Ryu just needs a wired bandana. Yeah, I can understand that, but with the plastic, I mean, this is okay. I mean, I can turn it. It's it's soft enough for me to turn it. And then, there's a different version of it too. I can still turn that and you can do that. Yeah. I see what you mean. I don't know how they would do that. I think Ryu also comes with open hands. Yes, yes, which is crazy. A whole new set of hands. That's awesome. It's sold out. Oh my God. Okay. I guess, should we be surprised it's sold out? Man, that's wild. You getting the Toyco pink Ken? Yes. When he announces it, I will absolutely pick one up. Aberdale, how are you doing? Absolutely. I know Andrew. I have visited Andrew at his store in California. I've my wife has met Andrew. I've met. We both met each other's family. My kids were playing with their kids at the store, so it was good, to have a nice conversation with him and how his business works and all that stuff. So it's really cool. Always been a big supporter of Toyco. I would always pre-order through the Facebook group when I can. So when he announced he's having his own pink Ken, hell yeah, why not? He's got his own now exclusive Toyco sticker. That's awesome. I think that's really cool as a business, to do something like that. That purple gi is impressive. TKD bar, what's up, man? Picked up Akuma last night. Nice. Very cool. Yeah, so yeah, I love this. You know how smooth this is? Really, really nice. Really nice. Oh my God. That moves really well. Really well. Yes, I do have Akuma back here. This Akuma's wild. This one definitely has like ratcheted joints, which is cool. I'm fine with it. So it definitely holds in place. The improved articulation for Akuma, really well done for Jada to do so. There's absolutely, you know, a good height difference. I know I bent the leg a little bit, but there's still definitely a height difference between the two. Um, so still really good. Both figures shine, in my opinion. They do what they need to do. It's really awesome. Let's switch, man. That's a good alternate head sculpt. I like that we got an alternate head sculpt. That's really awesome. Very cool to get something like that. I may get that Hayachi from Ross now. That is $8 to go with the Akuma. I was it was tempting. The $7.99 is a really good price. I'm just concerned with because that's like Bandai's standard figures. Why are you auto focusing all crazily? Um, so the line isn't bad, but there's you just be careful with it. That's all I'd say. But for $8, I mean, she's need more Storm collectibles. Yeah, well, Storm Arena is definitely you know kicking butt here. It's a really good line. Hope I can find E Honda at Target or Walmart. I hope I could too. Balrog should be arriving maybe next week. I'm hoping. I'm getting that through Toyco, and his shipment should be arriving at the end of this week. So hopefully it can ship by next week. Is that Jada Akuma? Yes, I still need to get the one. So I know people are finding Akuma at Walmart and GameStop, but if you find it at Walmart, that's great. He comes with a case of Ryu, Dalsim, Fei Long, and I think M. Bison. So if you see those figures, then you probably missed it. The Jada Akuma has updated. Absolutely, yes. I love the new butterfly joints on the Akuma figure. Oh my god. It's just like a rotating look and it doesn't, you know, ruin the sculpt. It is absolutely amazing what they did with this. And especially with Balrog, right? You remember Machu, that that whole butterfly shoulder thing that they created for Balrog. Oh my god. It looks so good. Yep, there you go. Yep. Absolutely agree. And you get the ready sign. Yes, you do get the ready. You're right. You get the ready sign. The ready sign, and I think Kazuya had round one, and Jin Kazama had round two, and I think King may have had round three. I'm trying to remember, but yeah, you're right. I will check Walmart. Otherwise, I'll just order him online. Yeah, I'm sure you can easily do that. I ordered mine through what is it? Diecast model wholesale. Because they get Jada figures really fast and no one realizes to order from them. So yeah, this is great. I have a new alternate color. I like getting alternate colors, as silly or as stupid as that may sound. I like my alternate colors. I really do. Where we go? Let's see. Okay. I'll leave you. I don't need you right now. Open this up. Now, I was fortunate enough to play with these figures at New York Comic Con before it was released. So it was nice to understand the new articulation from Medusa, and just the overall size of everything, which is still really cool. The mere fact that I'm building the Inhumans is great, but this still is really cool, man. Good Lord, Gorgon is huge. I didn't even realize like how big. That's insane. That's really crazy. What was Gorgon? What body was that? Was that? It's like, oh well, it's all new legs, so it's a whole new lower bottom. Is that the Serpent Society build a figure? What the hell's his name? I already forgot his name. Jeez. Let's see. All right, hold on. Enormous. Jeez. God damn it, Gorgon. All right, what did they do here? How did they? There is tape all over this thing. Why would it? Okay, I get it. I see why they put tape, but geez. Okay. Let's see. You think just tearing it apart is fine, but no, the tape is absolutely holding everything in. Okay. Medusa. Medusa is absolutely an improvement, but it's not always the best improvement. That hair is still a kickstand. But they tried to make advances in the design. I can appreciate what they did, but it's still not enough, right? It's just there's absolutely something within the Marvel Legends design and their limitations of what they can do. This is an upgrade from the previous Medusa, which is good, but the hair thing, unfortunately there's no other way around it. They made it. They did their best by trying to make this articulated hair, and okay, that's cool and all, but the hair is still heavy. She's still gonna fall backwards, so you got to really figure that out. Which you can't, because it's just going to be a kickstand. It's cool. She has the all new female body, butterfly joints, the ab crunch with diaphragm, upper bicep with the double jointed elbows. So it's cool that she has all of the articulation. And the new design of having faceplates. Cool. I like that, but still heavy. Still heavy, just now with an articulation point that is cool to a degree, but there's no way, not unless she kind of like leans forward like this to to stand up properly, but it's not possible. Not possible. I I'm still good with this, but really have to figure out what I'm gonna do to at least stand her straight. I know my finger knocked that off. But you know what? Again, it's an improvement. It may not be liked so much, but that's still an improvement. You just fell over this guy. Wow. This is awesome. That's imposing. Man, do I have enough height clearance where I have my cosmic characters? Because geez, that's crazy. Okay, there you go. Where did I leave off? Who's gonna do the brown color Ryu? UPS. Someone will do a brown color. It's got to be somebody. I got the alternate cami from Nerds. Oh my god, I forgot about the alternate cami. I need to pick up the alternate cami just because I'm practically all in for Jada Street Fighter figures. I should figure out a way to get that one. Power flicker internet went. Oh man, yeah, you're getting it really bad. I'm holding for the eventual Evil Ryu since I have the Jada version. I'm sure it. Well, was there an Evil Ryu in Alpha? I'm trying to remember. Because remember, Alpha's before. I don't. Oh, I don't remember. If it is, that's cool. I just don't remember. Gil, how you doing, man? This guy, look at this. So look at these hooves, man. And then they have the regular ankle joint there. There is a calf rotation and an upper thigh with double jointed knee, which is nice. But then this actually is, I'm fine with it because look at the size of him. He's got a single joint, but of course it's reused with a pin. But at least look at this. They painted hair on his arms, so it's a great large body, really cool. Head sculpt looks phenomenal. This whole sculpt design up here looks really good. Of course, there's going to be hindrance in what he can do in terms of, where his arms are going to go. He can't do a full rotation, so he's going to stop at certain points. That's really another issue. I don't think it comes off regularly. Well, you know what? It can come off, but you know what comes with it? That collar. There you go. So if you were to just take that off, it still isn't bad. This guy's enormous. They did the same for the Gamerverse Juggernaut. Lots of tape. Did they really? I forgot. Maybe it's because I just ripped them right out. I feel good. I feel that the hair would be good on an update Scream figure. You know what? That would be good. That would be really cool. Because yeah, Scream and Polaris had a lot of hair. And if they could do an articulated hair for them too, that, well, not necessarily Polaris, but Scream, yeah, that would be really cool. I need to open my Inhuman packs too. Alpha 3 Max has one. Ah, okay. Maybe they will do it. I'm not surprised. Look how many alternate colors they've done already. It's crazy. I feel like they did 4 or 5 alternate Kens and Ryus already. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it. Jeffrey MM, how you doing? That Gorgon will go well in poses with Gamerverse Juggernaut and Gamerverse Venom. Yeah, he's huge. The Gamer vs. Venom though is bigger. It's much bigger, and so is Juggernaut, of course, because Gamer vs. Venom is like 12 inches tall. He would be like, well, you can't see my hand, but yeah, much bigger. It would look cool though, just like you said. This, yeah, this is really nice. Great addition to finish off. Not, nope, sorry, I can't finish it. I did not finish the Inhumans. I completely forgot that I never bought the Crystal and Lockjaw. Crystal and Lockjaw 2-pack. I haven't bought that one yet. Now I can't find it. But to be honest, all I wanted was Crystal. And because I already have a Lockjaw. I have the Lockjaw from Mezco. And now that, you know, I just feel like if I ever find a 2-pack and if it's at a good price, I should just buy it and I'll just be stuck with a Lockjaw. The Lockjaw, I don't know. Would I keep the Marvel Legends Lockjaw or keep the Mezco Lockjaw? I am not sure. Of course, the only reason I'm holding on to Lockjaw Mezco because it lights up. It's a good sculpt. It's just I don't know. I guess I'll figure out depending if I get the Crystal 2-pack. Let's see. I can't believe, I know this recently just got released. I can't believe that this 2-pack is going for so much money. Like people are like buying it for like $150, $200 for these. It's wild, absolutely wild. Go. The colors on these are so wild. So cool. You get your rock. Oh, is that a new rock? It is a new rock. Well, not new, newly painted rock or pavement or whatever. We got this one. You're going to fall, aren't you? And each one of these comes with alternate hands and blast effects. So it's not a bad offering. It's just, it's your standard offering. Of course, at a dumb premium price because it is a 2-pack. It is an exclusive, but you get army builders, especially from the video game, which I adore that arcade game. That arcade game has been one of my favorites as a kid. And to kind of build out figures from that arcade is really cool. There is this ankle thing that I want to try and fix to make him stand, or he's just gonna take everybody out. Okay, let me put you there. Yeah, these guys are crazy. And comparing it with the first, I feel like these two are much more glossier than the original, but there's definitely more. There could be more paint on this because it's really interesting. So this was the original, the pink, and it's got like a it's more, there is gloss on this, but it's definitely more matte in the purple. And then you have these two. These are more pearlescent. The armor is more pearlescent. Even these tones have more of a pearlescent color. But they do have marbleization. Man, this shoulder definitely shows that marbleization there. But they also, it's funny, we talked about panel lines. They actually did panel lining in the head here. There's all this black to fill in the panel lining on the head sculpt. They never bothered to do that on the original one. And they also did it on this guy too. Oh no. They did it on this guy. They used red panel lining in the blue. So they definitely used more paint for these figures. It's very cool. Stand together. But you get enough of these, create a scene on the shelf or for a photo, just recreating, the arcade. And the difference in the pavement here, of course, this is the top because this is the pavement. And then there's the gray below it. The original was just all, it's really just all gray. Oh, there's really the differences between the two. It's the same rock, nothing different. I got 4 of these rocks. And to be honest, it's funny how they, in the promotional images, you see the figures carrying the rock. It's not possible for them to carry this rock. There's no way. You have the hands to do so, but unless you position it perfectly, unless you position this figure perfectly with the rock, that's, it'll stay, but it won't stay for long, and it'll eventually fall. It'll eventually fall. And it was okay. Let's see. I gotta, the ankles. They definitely move. They're limited because of the armor here. I'm just trying to, just from taking it out of the box, I gotta find that sweet spot for them to stand, and then they'll be good. And there you go. So I need to rotate it and then make sure they're good. And there you go. So now they can stand properly, just like the original. Well, nope. I messed his foot up. But now I got 8 of these. Oh my God. I got 4 of the pink and 2 green and 2 reds. That looks good to me. I think that'll all work out. That's cool. That's really cool. Crystal and Lockjaw are the only ones I have. I still need these new ones. They'll be around. I know they haven't sold out. I wouldn't be surprised if they go on sale at some point. So I would just keep an eye out. They look great side by side. Erwin, Papa, they don't stand. They look, oh no, yeah, I fixed it. It's good. That rocks. Joey, you got Gamerverse Juggernaut, great figure. Yes, I do have. Where'd he go? He was up here. Gamerverse Juggernaut, where are you? TKD bar. I don't know if you were here last week because I was building all kinds of stuff, including Mr. Sentinel here, which is crazy. Game Reverse Juggernaut. Where are you? Well, let me take this out. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Game Reverse Juggernaut. Huge. So side by side with Gorgon in terms of height. Yeah, well, if I maybe straighten out his leg. They're practically the same height, but let's see. See, you said Venom. Here's Game Reverse Venom. That is much different in terms of size. So yeah, it's cool, but yeah. I love army builders. That's a good amount of Sentinels. When it comes to X-Men, I will kind of double up, but these work. These definitely work. That's a weird cut, but it's. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. Are you army building the Sentinel figure? No, I do wish I bought two. I wish I did. The one is fine for now. This one is definitely fine for now. But if I had two, I would have loved it more. I know Hasbro Pulse still has some available, but I cannot believe they've raised the price by $40. So that really hurts. It's like 220, right? It was originally 180. So I don't know. I don't necessarily need to buy a second one. As cool as it would be to have a second one, I'm not really in the mode to just really buy a second one because there's so much other stuff out there right now that I'd rather just buy that stuff. Need a Game Reverse Colossus, but from Konami game with the giant ass blast effect. Okay. Hard Act to Follow. What's up, man? Nice size difference. Finally got my ticket to Zolicon. I'm hoping to find some dioramas at a reasonable price. You should. If Lone Wolf Labs is there, you will absolutely find some awesome dioramas from him. And you can even mention me. Because I have some of Lone Wolf Labs' stuff. And he has amazing prices. Really amazing prices. So definitely check out Lone Wolf Labs. I don't know if you unless you've been around to the other toy shows, then you may have met him already. But I could be wrong. I don't know how many toy shows you've been to. But I would say Lone Wolf Labs. Because he has done Zolicon several times before. Okay. What am I missing? Pythona. That's right. Pythona. So remember, I completely forgot I never opened this figure. The only reason why I hesitated was because there is an autograph right there on the front of the box, as well as the side of the box by the artist who drew this Pythona. Met the artist at New York Comic Con when this came out because it was part of the New York Comic Con exclusive. So still very cool. This artist also drew the Once a Man cover box for Drew the cover box for the Once a Man Cobra Commander. Now, I know there's so much stuff in this figure. All the crazy stuff. Really. You know, there's a part of me, I was like, I'm glad that they added an alternate head, but I don't like it. Right? Like a screaming head, cool. It's nice you added a screaming head, but there's a part of me that's just like, I don't like it. I prefer what they did here with the stoic head. And an accessory fell. Let's see. My first show. Okay, cool. Yeah. If you find me, well, come find me. We'll talk. I know I'll check. It'll be on the Zolicon website. I'm pretty sure he's going to be there. There's no way he would miss this. I'd keep her in bed. Well, too late. It's just the artist. It's not that big of a deal. It's fine. I'm not gonna throw away the box or anything. Have you found the Cobra? No, not yet. I'm on a mission now. Now that I know that it's being found, I really want to find the figures at Target. Ooh, that's really nice. Yeah, these accessories are wild. Look at these things. Some alternate hands, which is nice. We got fingertips with the poison somewhat dripping off. I don't know what the hell that is. What is this? It's a hand, but it's got... Oh, was this part of the movie that I can't remember? Can someone tell me what that is from? Because I don't remember. Some weapons, the alternate head, the jewel that I cannot remember the name. Was there a specific name for the jewel? Because right now, you know what name is coming to mind? The M'Kraan crystal. That's the only name that's coming to mind, and I know it's not the M'Kraan crystal. Let's see. The sculpt is nice. They did a nice black wash on it. It could be better because it's not hitting all of the parts of the sculpt that you want it to showcase. Cool. Yep. Butterfly joints actually working. Very cool, like that. This is a nice soft goods. Look at that. There's texture on the one side. And let's see. And I think, yeah, you can pop this out because it does come with an alternate ponytail, which it's cut off. And my guess is because the hood, we can put the hood on. Yep. That's, oh, okay. Hold on. Let me figure this out. Because you could look at the way it's cut right there. So I know, I'm trying to remember. I'm really trying to remember. It's been a long time since I watched the movie, but there is a way to do that. There is the way it's stitched. You can definitely figure out, but it is bunchy. So you have to position it just right to make it work. So that, I mean, cool in the design and how they did that. Executing it is will take work. Will definitely take work. But I love what they did. It looks good. It still definitely looks good. All right. I missed a lot of you guys. Let me see. Probably touched on this already. If you are going to ZolaCon or any of the New Jersey cons, buy. I am. Oh, I know. I didn't. I never touched on it honestly. Um, I'm surprised. I forgot all about to talk about it. So yeah, the Red Sonja thing. My God, what a mess that is. That's insane. They acted so unprofessionally. Red Sonja. That is insane. Completely insane. There's nothing wrong. There's no licensing. It's disappointing that as consumers that we are not going to get what we want. I'm very curious how Four Horsemen is going to handle the situation at ZoloCon, because yes, they did remove the heads. We're going to get it $10 cheaper for $40. But I'm curious what they're going to really do with the heads. If they're going to sell the heads at a certain price separately, I mean, I highly doubt that they're going to dispose of it. That's the waste. I don't think they will ever do that, but they will come up with a plan to get those heads out there. But you got to think about this. If they didn't and they put it more towards a let's see, a lawsuit or a case, then they would have to pause in releasing that figure. And that won't solve anything. That would actually ruin selling anything for all the toy shows throughout the year, because who knows how long that litigation will be. And it prevents them from selling that figure, redhead or not. It stops them from selling it. So they decided to do that, then they did that. So we'll see what happens, what they do with the heads. The one that got away once, a Man Cobra Commander. Really, I could never get him. Every time Hasbro put him up for order, scalpers had them quick. Oh, that sucks, man. I bought it because I knew you would give us good advice on where to get them from. Ah. Let's see. I have Pythona and haven't opened the box yet. Smoke can when she grabbed the CGs. Oh, that's right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I also found the Black Panther from the wave at DD's if you're interested. The Black Panther from the wave at DD's. Which Black Panther is that? Is that the one he has gold and a cape with a long collar? That's what I think it is. It's a comic Black Panther. I know that. They said they are selling them to the people who brought them at a later, who bought them at a later. Okay, we'll see what happens with that. The Void. Oh yeah. The Void Wave. I do not have that figure. Yeah, I may want it. I don't have it. Cool. Let's see. Okay, then what am I missing from this ponytail? Why is it cut? Man, it's been a while since I watched a movie. What am I missing here? Did her hair get cut? And I don't remember. Some of these accessories I do remember. I remember this clam. Absolutely. This is the thing that got on Sergeant Slaughter's face, if I remember correctly. Is this articulated? It is. There's articulation in the two tentacles. Okay. That's cool. Man, why did you fall? Come here. And then this one, this is the piece that they inserted into the device to control it. What was that device called? God damn it. Man, I'm really forgetting the names from the movie. Oh my God. Well, I appreciate that, man. Thank you, sir. They're selling Wave 1 of Secret Wars Marvel Legends at Ross. Am I missing anything from that wave? I don't think I am. That's cool though. I haven't seen any Marvel Legends at Ross. It's really upsetting. Alan Kenny, what's up, man? What days will be at ZolaCon? All 3 days. I will be there all 3 days. Of course, I'll be there all day Friday. I'll be there all day Saturday. But on Sunday, I will be late. I'll probably arrive maybe at 2 o'clock and stay for the remainder of the show, which I know isn't that long, but I'll do my best to get there as fast as possible on Sunday. I just have a prior commitment on Sunday. So I will definitely be there Friday, Saturday. I will bring stickers for anyone who stops me. I have my Legions Con stickers and my regular stickers, which are, let's see. Yeah, here we go. I still have my regular stickers to give out. I still have a bunch of my Legions Con stickers. And if you ask for a pin, I can give you a pin. So yeah, cool. And some people have asked me to bring some explosion effects because they want to buy some. So I will actually bring some explosion effects and bring them in the car for people who are doing toy photography and they need some explosions. So I'm bringing those too. So we'll be there. I'll be there Friday and Saturday. Hope to bump into you. Oh yeah, sure. If you're there Friday, I will be there Friday. I'll be there right when they open, if not before that. I only seen Titania at Ross recently. That's cool. I've seen Titania and Cap. Man, awesome guys. That's great. You guys are finding awesome stuff. I'm not. I can't find anything at Ross. I wish I could, but I can't. Let's see. All right. I know it's past 11 o'clock. So I appreciate you guys being here. I am definitely going to just squeeze in one more thing to open because I do want to fill out this. Well, if I have space. Wow. It ran out of space. I bought a new Banpresto statue, anime related, of course, and it is from One Piece, and it is just from a specific episode where one of the silly things that happens. One of the male characters was transformed into a female version of himself, which is so silly. And you know what? From a cosplay standpoint, it's been done all the time. But it was just one of those things. It was like, you know what? It's got a place. It definitely has a place. If you've never opened up any type of Banpresto statue, most of the time you do have to build it, because it does come in pieces. So this one does not look like I have to do much to it, but it's enough for me to work on. So let me see if I can just move some figures out of the way so I can show you guys what we have going on here. So yep, there's the sword to Law. There is a stand, and then there's the figure. So 3 pieces, and that's, you know what, that's pretty normal for Banpresto statues. There's normally between 3 to 5 pieces to put together, and I do enjoy statues from time to time, mostly when it's anime related. When it's anime related, it's a lot easier for me to make the decision of buying a statue, because it's very well sculpted and I don't have to worry about doing much with it. Yes, I do my occasional SH Figuarts, but this is significantly cheaper. All right, so she does have a plug in the back, and that's more than likely for this the sword here. So we have that in there. This is the coat, and then we do have this foot base stand here, which does have a spot, a channel here, which I'm going to assume is for the coat. So my guess for where I'm putting it, yep, it'll fit just like that. Just like this. And there you have Trafalgar Law. Really nice. That's really awesome. I love how they have, they have the tattoos on the fingers and the hands and the chest. It's all on there. The hat looks good. Face looks good. All that is like tempo, and it looks really good. I'm still looking for that class. I absolutely want to find that too. That is probably the number one thing I want to track down at Ross. I already have a Stinger, but to find a $30 Stinger would be amazing. I think that would be really cool. I would love to find a Stinger. $30. That's an awesome price. That really is. I am not having the best luck at Ross. That's the worst part. My luck at Ross is extremely low. I can't find anything anymore. It's terrible. Okay, I think I may have a spot for this. This will be nice. Yeah, this looks really good. The sculpt in the coat is nice. That's like feathers that are on the collar area. See, this is what I'm talking about with when it's with anime statues. It's still really cool. They did a lot of stress lines in the clothing to make it look much more realistic, more sculpting here. That looks good. The flesh tones all match. That looks cool. Cape looks great. Cool. Let's see. So if I were, you know what, I can take the camera. Let's see if I can do this. I can take this camera and bring it up, and you guys can see. This is for the One Piece shelf right there. Everything One Piece. And if I can, I will take you down first because your arm gets in the way. And if I place you right there, there we go. There you go. That's pretty cool. That's not bad. Yeah, there's more back there, but we gotta figure that out. Luffy, Nami, Sabo, and then I have My Hero Academia on that shelf too. And up here is the Batman shelf, which is the White Knight figures, and then uh, just the one Death Metal Batman right there. Because I love that bike. That bike is crazy cool. But yeah, there we go. Added to the shelf. All is well now. Let's put this here. There we go. All right. Saw someone found a stinger in Phoenix. I think, yeah, $30. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Many people are finding it. If you are part of the Facebook group called RossCon, you will find so many users finding the best stuff from Ross. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. And I can't find any of it. It's so funny. Ross. Figure Fight Club. What's up, man? Hey, if you just got here, look, I just opened up Law and I put him on the shelf. Right there. There she is. There he is. However you want to call it. So yeah. I know he's not focusing. So yeah, there you go. One more added to the shelf. Absolutely. All good, man. No worries. Yep. Female law. It's weird. uh yeah. Cool. Everything's good. We I think we opened up a lot tonight. Definitely having a nice new alternate version of Ryu. Not too bad. Open up Pythona, which is great because I can put her up with Nemesis Enforcer up there. What else? What else we do? The Inhumans 2-pack, that was nice to do. I showed you guys what I did with Cyclops, and Cyclops is definitely much, much better with that new diaphragm joint on there. So nice to have that finally improved. So not too bad. But yeah, it was a good night. Thank you all for being here. I greatly appreciate it. I never found that Marvel Legends Hulkbuster that was going for $10. Oh yeah. See, we miss a lot. We definitely miss a lot. I know I missed so much stuff. I still didn't find the lightsaber, the Sabine Wren lightsaber. I wish I could have gotten that. That would have been nice. Did you get a last note? I know we are scheduled for 11 to 12 inches now, and then another 10 inches tomorrow. So that would be fun. So I have to go start shoveling. I may shovel a little bit tonight just to make it easier tomorrow because that's what I normally do. I have a snowblower, but it doesn't want to work. I think I need a new spark plug for it. That's a possibility. I think I fixed that thing so many times. It just drives me insane. I want to find a new snowblower. I want one of those like single handheld snowblowers. And it's battery operated. I want to get one of those. that's that's the dad talk in me to make my life easier. Oh, but yeah, guys, appreciate it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I absolutely appreciate it. What do we got? Oh, so I should have a somewhat of a toy hunt this week because it'll showcase some of the stuff that I just opened tonight because I decided to open it up and share it with you guys here, but it will be a part of the toy hunt video itself. Keep looking out for my YouTube short series of Take It or Leave It or my Let's Rip Some Packs because I'm definitely enjoying my card collecting and I'm still not forgetting about my toys. So I hope you guys can enjoy that. I greatly appreciate it. And then we have ZoloCon this weekend. So I'll be extremely busy working at the con, recording a lot of footage, and I'll be there on Friday. So if you guys are there, which I know some of you have mentioned in the chat that you're going to be there, that's awesome. So I greatly appreciate you letting me know. So keep an eye out for me, because you guys know what I look like. So make sure you say hi, grab a sticker from me. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you all. Thank you all for being here. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out. As far as it goes, yeah, that's it. Wait, hold up. Rick, what'd you say, Rick? Never found the Sabine Saber helmet. Haven't found the Darth Maul yet. Yes, I haven't found it either for you, man. I knew if I found it, I would have let you know. Or 000. Oh wow, I didn't even realize 000. Good night, Art. Happy hunting. Good night, Jeffrey. Hard act to follow. Thank you, Alan. Thank you. Yeah, guys. Hope to see you soon, and hope to see you on the next hunt.